You've already done the heaviest lifting for this assignment. By completing pre-writings 1 and 2, you've gathered your research, evaluated your sources, and drafted the core body paragraphs of your informative synthesis essay. Now we are going to turn those separate body paragraphs into a complete rough draft. We will do this by working backwards, starting with your conclusion, extracting your thesis, and finishing with your introduction. To do this, you need to have your drafted body paragraphs from pre-writing 2 open and ready. If you don't have those finished yet, pause this video, complete that step, and return when you're ready. Starting with the body of your essay makes crafting the beginning and the end much easier. Because you already know exactly what evidence you are presenting, your introduction and conclusion will accurately reflect your actual research, rather than what you thought you might write about. Step 1 is to read and reflect. I want you to read all the way through the body paragraphs you just drafted. Once you finish the last sentence, physically set them aside. Look away from the screen or put the paper down. Up to this point, you have been deep in the weeds of specific statistics, quotes, and source evaluations. Now you need to pull back. Think about what all of those specific details mean as a whole. Stepping away from the minutia provides a necessary cognitive reset. You have to see the big picture of your topic before you can attempt to write a meaningful conclusion. Now let's draft that conclusion. A strong conclusion does not simply restate the points you already made. It contextualizes them using big picture prompts. To build this paragraph, use questions from expert Beth Hall. Who is helped or harmed? What are the societal implications? Why does it matter? The critical rule: do not ask these questions in your text. You must provide the answers based on your synthesized research. As you write these answers, maintain your neutral, objective tone. You are explaining the implications revealed by your sources. You are not trying to persuade the reader to take a specific side. By answering these broader societal questions, you elevate your conclusion. Instead of a repetitive summary, you provide the reader with a meaningful understanding of how this issue fits into the real world. Step 3 is to find your thesis. Read through the conclusion paragraph you just drafted, looking for the single overarching point that your synthesized research makes. Condense that overarching point into one clear sentence that sums up exactly why understanding your topic is important. Format this sentence as a definitive statement. A thesis is never a question. It is a clear declaration of what your essay informs the reader about. Distilling your entire essay into one clear thesis statement ensures that your paper has a focused, unmistakable purpose for your reader. Finally, step 4. Draft your introduction. Start by selecting a hook to get the reader's attention. You might share a relatable example from daily life, provide a surprising statistic from your research, or clearly define a complex key term. Build the paragraph using this formula. Start with your hook, add a few sentences of context explaining the background of your topic, and drop in your thesis. The placement is non-negotiable. It must be the very last sentence of your introductory paragraph. This formula works because it creates a smooth path for the reader. It guides them from a general, relatable hook directly into the specific academic focus of your thesis. Now, assemble your final document. Place your new introduction at the very top, follow it with your pre-writing 2 body paragraphs, and cap it off with your new conclusion. Take a look at what you've built. You now have a complete rough draft of your informative synthesis essay. Before you submit, run through your technical checklist. Ensure the entire document is in standard MLA format, and verify that you have between 4 and 5 credible sources listed on your Works Cited page. You also need to include your mandatory AI disclosure statement. Skip a few lines after the end of your Works Cited page and clearly state whether you used AI, and if so, exactly how you used it to assist your writing process. By working backwards, you've guaranteed that your introduction and conclusion align perfectly with your core research. All that's left is to review, polish your transitions, and submit your final work.